What's the deal? Hey, let me make sure. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, take a shot and say yes in the comments. Because we finna get into it. Oh, y'all is, oh my God, these live comments, they is not playing. They is, I can't see the comments. Can they hear me? Oh, they say, yeah, they can hear me. Okay, period. Y'all can hear me. Okay, look, we gonna get right into it. We just gonna get right into it, okay? So, let's start this off. The girls, you know, when the episode started, they're having their sit down. Well, it's not everybody, it's the 4 girls. The crew, we're gonna call them the crew. The crew, they have single names, but we're gonna call them the crew. So the crew's sitting down with Savannah, and I want y'all to pay attention to what Savannah comes out with, okay? Can I get that? Can I get that, please? Can y'all please show them what Savannah came out with? Yep. Let me show y'all what Savannah came out with. And look, don't forget it. Don't forget what Savannah came out with, okay? Let them look at it for a little bit longer. Just pay attention. I want y'all to marinate on who has this fan. It's a nice fan. Okay, so as they sitting down there with Savannah and her fan, you know, Savannah's talking, they chit-chatting, Ivory do an eye check, everybody eye looks okay. Lexi's just a little swole, but it's okay because she lifted up those glasses and she did that eye check. Savannah says, you know, she chatting with him. She say, yeah, Liddy is supposed to be the theme song. Did y'all notice how they didn't like that? They didn't like that. They felt some type of way about that. And that's fucked up because at this, like, what the fuck I do to y'all? Why y'all mad about it? If y'all didn't clock it, I clocked it. I definitely clocked that. So after that scene, it keep going. They got these little sit downs. Now y'all seen my sit down. I didn't really want to talk. Like in that moment, at that time, I didn't want to talk. I felt like, what are we talking for? Like, I felt like this is just a talk so we could fight. So I made sure I got straight to it. And when I didn't hear what I wanted to hear, Liddy was out of there. I wasn't about to fight on that small ass balcony. No. And I had a skirt on. I wasn't doing that. So then you got Ivory and Monet's. If you could hear Monet's basically saying like, Ivory, we don't have no beef. There isn't no beef. We fought. You can hear it in Monet's voice that she don't really want to fight Ivory no more. Like, she over that shit. Whatever they was beefing about, obviously it was stupid to her. Ivory is being, you know, Ivory and the crew. And like Ivory said, like, you feel me, they follow me. So it's clear that Ivory was letting Monet know that I'm a leader somewhere and that she has a crew. Ivory and her crew, her puppets. So then, boom, we go over to Fan Eye and Knuckles. Knuckles was smart. Knuckles was very smart. After she told her she got ran out, and we all know where she got ran out from. So after she told her she got ran up, she hopped up. She like sneaky pookie, hocus pocus. She was not playing that. She was not about to let her sneak her because she knew what type of bitch she was dealing with. See, they know each other, I guess, from the streets, so she knew. She knew. And then plus, as we seen before, when I covered this last time, she just hopping up on her. Like, just, you know, just getting off. Just keep sneaking, keep sneaking. So, after the hocus pocus sit downs, the camera, everybody doing it up for the camera to me. That's what it looked like. That's the vibe I'm getting. I'm getting, this is for the camera, like y'all putting on a show. So it goes over to the rooms. So in the room, I know a lot of y'all don't be thinking Cash is smart, but that girl is very smart. She called Ivory out on being two-faced. And I peeped that. I clocked that. She called her out. She basically was telling her, like, look, you keep coming in this room, you being cool, then next thing you know, you acting like you want to fight. Cash was genuinely confused. She was genuinely confused. She like, okay, either you want to be my friend or you don't. Either you want to fight or you don't. And Ivory wasn't really giving her any type of solid vibe, and it gave that. It gave that. Cash was letting her know. And she let her know to her face, like, what is that you want to do? So Ivory, you see, she knows how to turn it off. She knows how to move around. And peep where Ivory is at. She's upstairs. She's upstairs. She's upstairs. She's in their room. And she don't have her crew with her. We're going to find out why her crew was downstairs in a second while we keep reviewing this, because a lot of this shit was just real mind-boggling to me. But let me stay on topic. So, you know, Cash say Ivory acting different. She acting different. Did y'all clock that? Y'all clock that? Let me see in the comments. Y'all clock that? Ivory was giving childish. Yeah, she's saying 1 minute she want to be cool, next minute on bullshit. I like Ivory, but she ain't used to give bully to me, and the bullying is not giving. I don't like that. I hate a bully. Okay. She was straddling the fence like shit. Okay, that's fair. Now, in the midst of Ivory and Cash having their, I don't know if it was their debate for dominance or just Cash was just saying, you's a fake ass bitch. Because that's basically what Cash was saying. Cash was basically saying, you're a fake ass bitch. And I don't know what you own. Like, she wasn't trusting this shit. So, in the midst of that, did y'all peep Pressure was calling Ivory out as a thief? Like, she's telling her, she's saying, you stole Savannah fan. She like, Ivory stole Savannah fan. Ha 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 ha. That's what she's telling her. Y'all didn't peep it? Let me see. Let me help y'all remember the episode. Pressure was like, it's giving air. That's a good fan. It's giving air. Yeah, this Savannah fan. It's better than my fan. This is Savannah fan. Y'all remember that? She said, Ivory, you stole Savannah fan. She started fanning production with the fan. It's giving air. It's a good fan. So, and this ain't Savannah fan, okay? This is not Savannah fan. Fan check. I don't got the fan. But she was clocking her. Like, she was clocking it. She was letting Ivory know, and she was letting us know, because I wasn't in that room. She was letting us know Ivory stole Savannah fan. So Ivory said, that's my fan. Wait, can we show them who had the fan first? Just so that I know I'm not tripping. Who had the fan first? Like, who had the fan first? We got that up? In the comments, I need y'all to tell me who had the fan first. Who did y'all see with the fan? I need to know. Who did y'all see with the fan? Huh? It's Savannah with the fan, the first one. Okay. So y'all see Savannah had the fan. That was Savannah's fan. That was Savannah's fan. And then it was real confusing It was real confusing, and just so it's not popping up on the back, the thing that's supposed to be there, whatever it's called. But it was real confusing. It was real confusing. So as we go, boom. Now that we all see who had the fan, my first question was, why did Ivory claim the fan? And I don't know. She did look kind of drunk, so I don't know if it was because she was drunk or she just was on shit. Like, that's my fan, because she didn't want pressure to know. But that was just, okay. But, and again, remember, I'm investigating as I'm watching this episode. So, after that, we go into Lexi and Bri fight. Lexi and Bri, it was a really good fight to me. It just had me like, ooh, like, look at them little bitches go. Them little bitches was going. Y'all can't deny. Them little bitches was going. And I be seeing a lot of people be arguing about who won out of Lexi and Bri. I mean, they fought one time. They fought one time, and it was a good one time. Like, you know, they gave it up for the one time. It was a good one-time thing, and it was cool. Like, you know, it was cool. It was real cute after the episode when y'all saw Bri, like, how Bri, she told the hairstylist, she was like, take a picture, like, look at me, huh. Wig still on. Wig still on. That was cute. Y'all can't deny. One thing, Bri gonna come, she gonna do her shit, and she gonna make sure that wig still on, she look cute. Even if it's lighter, she gonna pull it, and she gonna, Bri gonna do her shit. That was real cute. After they have fought, Ivory was very upset. She was mad. She was upset about them fighting. She didn't like that. She didn't like that at all. Ivory didn't like the fact that they was fighting. And her exact words was, you waited till we start drinking. We was just chilling. Bitch, you want to fight. Now, that is the only thing that I agree with Ivory this whole entire episode. Because, shit, I didn't want to fight. So that's the only thing that I agree with her on that, because she was the one who got me drunk. Like, she the one who came to me with the bottle. Like, bitch, get drunk. Bitch, drink. You feel me? So I felt where she was coming from, because we had just got told we was having a photo shoot the day before, and you know we was trying to be on good vibes. The girls had just got eliminated, so there wasn't really no beef in the house, but there was just a little beef. Like, there wasn't nothing to where motherfuckers was gonna keep fighting. At least I thought. You know? At least I thought. What y'all think? So tell me in the comments right now who you feel won out of Lexi and Bri. Like I said, it was a good fight for the one time. So I just give it to both of them. Let me see. She ain't care that they fought, but she didn't like that Lexi wasn't giving what she wanted her to. Okay. Bri and Lexi both fight with their eyes closed. I didn't peep that. But didn't Ivory just bring Lexi to fight China out the blue? Hell no. Clock it. They always want to get down when a bitch drunk. Clock it. Lexi barely really gives sober. She ain't want to get her ate up on camera. Okay. Okay, so y'all got something to say. All right. So yeah, big ups to Lexi and Bri. Now, after that, you already know. Let's talk about this fight, and we really gonna break this fight down. We really gonna break this fight down. So, y'all, when I mean I was really enjoying myself by myself at one point in time, I was really enjoying myself by myself. Like, you know, pressure was wherever she wanted to be at in the room, in the house, in every room, as well as like y'all saw Ivory. So I didn't feel like it was anything going on. Like I hadn't had an idea at that moment that they had separated in teams. So because I was just in that room with them, off camera, I had a conversation with them. So it was kind of really like different. Like, and the conversation went because like I heard that it was teams, and I was letting them know like I'm not on no team. This is my cousin, and that's that. Like, you feel me? So it was just kind of weird that the atmosphere was like that when I got in the room. So when I was in the room initially, and y'all, because I'm in the scene, y'all gonna get an extra breakdown. This is the extra breakdown from my version and how I viewed it, okay? So when I walked in the room, I see pressure, and from what I noticed, like watching it, like I walk in, I'm laughing, I'm goofy. Like, that's my natural state, you guys. Like, even though y'all see me on TV laughing and shit, like, if I don't feel like there's no beef in the air, like, I'm chilling, I'm laughing, like, you know. But that was my fault, because I should have had my guard up, but let's get back into it. So I walk in the room, and I'm hearing the bitch say, well, Pressure called us some little bitches. So that's me being there. That's what I'm thinking the argument is over. That's me being there. So watching the tape back, as I walked in that room, you hear Ivory, well, before that, you see Pressure asking Lolly, like, where you get the fan from? Like, where you buy the fan? Lolly saying that's her fan. And then y'all seen the confessional, of course, like, Lolly said that's her fan, because Pressure was, you know, she was fanning herself with the fan. So that was weird. Then you hear Ivory just out of nowhere talking about the $500. So what it looks like to me was they was down there having a conversation about the $500. I feel like in that moment, Pressure had bust them out about taking the money or something. Like, at that moment, just watching it. Because there was so many different conversations going on. You got Nye and Ivory having a side conversation. Then Ivory addresses the room. Then you got Pressure and Nye. Then you got Pressure and Lolly. Like, it was so much going on. So when Pressure and Nye about to get to fighting and shit, like, I'm still at the point to where I want to de-escalate the situation, because I'm like, y'all gonna fight over being called some little bitches? Like, look at this bitch. She bigger than y'all. Like, I don't think she meant it like that. That's what I'm feeling like, you know? So when she gets to get out my room, it's like, oh, okay, Pressure, she wants you out her room. Because keep in mind, I just got through talking to this girl. This girl just came up to me off camera when China tried to throw the ice at her and shit. In the last episode, she came up to me off camera like, you know, Liddy, I know you. You interviewed with my boy, KO. So it was just a little weird. It was really giving weird. It was giving weird that this girl who I don't know, I just told her some shit like, you know, make sure you promote yourself right. Like, we just had a positive conversation. So I wasn't looking at this girl to have an angry side. And then on top of that, I hadn't even seen her fight. I wasn't in the house when she kept sneaky pookieing on Leco. So I was trying to throw that energy somewhere else, like, you know. So when Pressure gets out the room, I kind of look back a little bit, and it's just a little too much commotion. So as I don't want to back out the room, like, I don't want to turn my back, you feel me? But I feel if I face forward and I look at you and you see, like, I'm not even tripping, I'm not expecting you to put your hands on me. Like, I don't want to back out the room and have my back turned while somebody is just clearly being aggressive. I don't want to do that. So as I'm forward to the bitch, y'all seen that shit? That bitch clocked me in my motherfucking face so motherfucking fast, but I got on that bitch. Like, I got on her immediately. And I'm going to rewind it, too, because I want to show y'all something. A lot of people say that Pressure didn't square up. She did. She definitely did. I'm going to show y'all where she squared up at, too. She definitely squared up. Is it entertainment room? Because it don't let me. I need to show them the one where Pressure squared up. So pressure did square up. Okay? Pressure did square up. Now, with that being said, it's like, well, you feel me? Like, she didn't bomb on pressure like she bombed on me. You get what I'm saying? Like, whether or not pressure kicked or not, because if a bitch kick me, I'm gonna hit her. I'm not gonna let no bitch just kick me. If a bitch kick me, I'm gonna hit her. You're gonna get hit, bitch, because you kicked me. So all of that, oh, she kicked her, whoop, whoop, oh, da, da, like, no. She was nervous. She was nervous with pressure, and she felt like I was an easier target because she knew that my defenses were down. My defenses were down. My defenses were not up. My defenses were down. Even when she spilled the drink on me, I wasn't tripping on the drink being spilled on me because the drink was spilled on Ivory too. That's her homegirl. She spilled the drink on her too. So clearly you're just erratic at this point. You're just a hyena right now. That's what you are. You on 10. You didn't spill drink on your friend. You didn't spill drink on me. Why I'm gonna hit you because you spilled the drink on your friend and me? Nah, like, I'm still like, and then at that time too, I don't want to fight. My hand's still kind of sore. And on top of my hand sore, like, I'm drinking. Like, I know that I'm drinking. Like, I'm not at my best. So when she hit me, I sprung into action. Now, y'all could say they didn't jump me because y'all didn't see a punch, but I did see a punch thrown. I seen the crew master, the puppet master, throw a punch. I did see that. I seen her push me. Like, I seen her give somebody the advantage over me, and that's jumping. I don't care if you don't sock me while I'm fighting your friend. If you push me to the ground while I'm fighting your friend, you jumped in. Like, I don't know what the fuck is y'all definitions of jumping somebody or helping somebody or whatever the case might be, but that was a whole lot. That was a whole lot for some bitches that I was just, like, cool and just talking with, but it don't even matter. At the end of the day, like, a motherfucker seen a moment and they took that moment. Where's the clip? Can you show the clip where it's a clip where Ivory and, like, I'm fighting. It's a fighting clip. I got her on the wall, and this is after. So I'm about to pull a clip up for y'all, you guys, and I'm going to describe the clip while they find it real quick. In this clip, you see Ivory with one hand open, and then you see her other hand like this, and then you see like you see Lexi's hand. A supporter pointed this out to me. You see Lexi's hand. So
what girl are Liddy? What?
Do y'all think Lexi jumped in that fight? Like, I see her hands, I see her moving, and then she also just did a live, you feel me? And in that live, she said that she was pushing pressure back. She not strong enough to be pushing pressure back, and I didn't see her pushing pressure back nowhere. So I'm just trying to count how many bitches assisted this bitch to fight me in that first round. Like, I'm trying to see, do we have the clip? Yeah. Okay, I want y'all to really look at this clip. Look at it for a minute. Look at it for a minute. Okay, so now that y'all looked at that clip, that screen grab, y'all seen it. I feel like I seen 3 arms, to be honest. It was just Ivory and 9. For sure. Absolutely, Lexi is team Ivory. Okay, so I'm not crazy. The people not crazy. So, okay. I'm gonna ask Lexi after this live. I'm gonna hit her up. I'm gonna see. Okay, so after that, I'm on the floor. I'm everywhere. Y'all see me like pouncing up, like I'm trying to get to this bitch because this bitch just put her motherfucking hands on me for no motherfucking reason. Like, bitch, fight pressure. Like, that's who you wanted. Like, the fuck is you hitting me for, knowing that I'm not on that? Like, so after, security gets me out the room, we yelling back and forth. She, I interviewed you in person. I'm not impressed. You look good on Instagram. Thank you for watching, bitch. Bitch, I know you a fan, bitch. You been a fan. Shout out to Cash Out Squad, bitch. You been a fan. They helped you interview me. Like, thank you. Then she's yelling, I'm going viral. I'm going viral. You going viral? That's what you wanted? That's what you wanted. You wanted to go viral? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. So that was her moment, y'all. So after the fight, I'm confused. I'm like, this bitch just hit me. You feel me? I'm hearing it's over all type of shit. Like, I'm really not understanding why. Like, you feel me? Like, but I know I'm in my right mind enough to know that I had a fight for no reason. But more importantly, like, in that moment, at that time, my head was spinning and I'm just throwing water on my face. I'm throwing water on myself. Like, I'm really trying to gather my thoughts. Like, you feel me? So I'm thinking I'm sober, but I'm really not. Like, that was a lot. Like, being in a room with all of them people touching you, with all of them people pushing you to the ground, grabbing you, and that just was a lot, especially drinking. And I'm not a drunk bitch that be out here fighting at the club. I'm a happy drunk. Like, you feel me? Like, I wanna have fun and then, probably do something else after I drink. I'm not trying to fight. That's just not what I'm about. And I'm not ashamed to say that. So I just wasn't in my right mind, but I knew that I had to fight again. Like, I knew that I had to fight again. Like, it was no ifs, ands, and buts. Like, I just, had to keep fighting. Like, because I felt like somebody just took advantage of me. Like, you just really took advantage of me. Y'all got me drunk. I was in the room when Lexi and Bri fought. I was right there front and center. I seen the whole thing. I was drinking with y'all before they walked up on y'all. So, what the fuck? Like, what was the problem? What was the problem? Oh, the problem was y'all got caught out for stealing. That was the problem. So, I go back up there, and when I go back up there, before I go back up there, I wanna point out Ivory and Pressure. When Ivory came upstairs to the room, we did not know that Ivory had jumped in. I didn't know, and I know for sure Pressure did not know that. Like, it's hard for y'all to tell. If it's so many people saying she jumped in and she didn't, how you you think we feel being there? I didn't know no bitch touched me at the moment. I thought it was strictly security. My mind was, I feel like I blacked out during that fight. I don't know, during that first round. So how the fuck we supposed to know? When she fired on me, Pressure wasn't even in the room. Pressure was already outside the room because I looked back and I seen security. So, like, I need y'all to really watch the show and really see, like, what the fuck was going on. Like, we were separated. So just imagine all of those people. Like, you got to think about it. And then it don't look like nobody's jumping me because bitches are helping their friend. They're sneaking, helping somebody get advantage over me. Like, and then when I fell, the bitch missed. Like, that bitch was supposed to cream my shit, and she did not. She missed. She did not cream me like she wanted to when Ivory pushed me down to the ground. Now, if Ivory would have pushed me down to the ground and that girl would have, like, broke my jaw or something, I would have shot them bitches. I'm sorry. I would have been a jailer out here. Them bitches would have got shot, like, for real, because that just would have been too much. So, God bless her for missing that hit because she was supposed to mac, and she didn't do it. She didn't do it. So, When Ivory comes upstairs, the bitches is Pressure and Ivory. They're in each other's faces. I don't care what y'all say. Ivory did not want that. Ivory did not want that. She didn't. Pressure asked her specifically, who I'm about to fight? Who you want to fight? Look, y'all watch it. Can we get it pulled up? Just look at, it's so much intensity in that scene. It's just so much intense, like just so much. Y'all see that? Look at that. Look at that. Y'all see that? Pressure was just, keep it up for a minute. So, Pressure and Ivory, they have this. Ivory tells her, "You my little homegirl." Ivory was calling Pressure big homegirl all through the house. Like, all through the house. Big homegirl, big homegirl, big homegirl this, big homegirl this. Like, damn, bitch, I just found out this my cousin, and you big homegirling her more than I done called the bitch cousin since I met her. Like, how you just met her that day, that in that house, and you didn't call this girl big homegirl more times than I called her cousin. Like, come on now. Like, that shit was even tripping me out. Because at first, it wasn't, you didn't want to really fuck with Pressure from what I heard through the grapevine. Then next thing you know is big homegirl this, big homegirl that. Like, yeah, that was awkward. So, Ivory comes through the room delusional. You feel me? She comes through the room, and looking back at the scene, she wanted to fight. Being there, I didn't feel no pressure from her at all. Like, I wasn't worried about Ivory at all, like whatsoever. Wasn't worried about her, wasn't scared of her. I didn't feel like she had an issue. But I see bitches did. Bitches had an issue for the camera because it was never clear to me that there was an issue. So that was just, it was giving real two-faced and weird. Like, it was giving real, like I'm a weird-ass bitch on some weird-ass shit. That's what it was giving. So skip past that fake-ass bitch. I greased my face up. I've been throwing water on me, all type of shit. And for the record, a bitch did not pee on herself. Like, no, wasn't me. Y'all had me fucked up. But anyways, yeah, so I greased myself up with Vaseline, like just hurry up and grease myself up. As I grease myself up, I'm ready to go back down there. I'm feeling like I'm sober, but I'm not really at my best, you feel me? So I came in there with intentions on grabbing her up like she was like a little bitch and just, really just getting her down on the ground. Like, I didn't feel like tussling. I didn't want to tussle. I just wanted to snatch the bitch up and sock the bitch and leave it at that. That's really all I wanted to do. I was over that shit. Like, but I needed that. Like, I needed that. So when I went downstairs, boom, we get in there. Now, she was mad I had a lighter in my hand. Reason I have a lighter in my hand is because my hand is hurting and I can't make a fist. And I need something to help me make a fist. You feel me? Because I don't want to hit my finger the wrong way. So I didn't have the lighter to try to injure her with the lighter. Like, that wasn't my intention. The lighter was to give me an advantage because, again, I really didn't want to fight, but I fought. But I needed something to help me make a fist because I could not make a fist. Like, at that moment in time, my hand was hurting. Like, I had just took that brace off my hand and my hand was like just a little swollen still. So I was waiting for my hand to swell down a little bit. It's no excuse, but I'm just telling y'all the real, and that's what it was. So when I get in the room, like, you feel me? Like, I get a hold of her. We on the bed. And I don't give a fuck. That fat bitch, Lady Glitter Sparkle, she helped her on that bed. Because when I pinned the bitch down, the bitch Lady Glitter Sparkles, she was doing some sneak shit on the side, like pushing me and shit. Like, I had my balance. I was pinning that bitch down so that I could sock her. But this bitch, like, she started helping her. Can we show the clip where I had her on the bed? She starts helping her. You see that? Do y'all see that? Like, she really starts helping her on the shit. Like, really start helping her. So that was that. Like, boom, like she got me, but the kidnapper didn't really do shit. The kidnapper didn't really do shit. Like, first of all, me being faded, I felt like she should have really beat my ass. Like, I was happy to see that footage because it wasn't what I thought it was. Like, I thought it was something different, but it wasn't that. Like, first off, that first round with all of them bitches pushing me down and shit like that, like, I felt like I should have been, like, more beat up, like, but all it was a sloppy fight. The second fight, like, I wasn't at my best. Like, I wasn't on 10, and that's fine, but a bitch didn't do nothing to me. Like, my lip wasn't busted. Like, I done seen a lot of people fight when they was faded, and, like, they was fucked up, like, and security let us fight, and she didn't do too much. And then too, me being faded, like, she let me get power over her to even pin her down in the bed. So, big ups to me. Like, I feel like I did my big one. I don't give a fuck, because y'all could clearly see that I was faded. Like, I had the drink in my hand. Like, just imagine how full that cup was before she did that. Like, you know, like, it was a lot going on, but I learned the lesson, and the lesson I learned is, like, me going into these houses on these reality TV shows, I don't need to let my guard down with that bitch. Like, you feel me? Because these bitches will create a moment out of nothing just for the camera. And that's what I learned. Like, she wanted to go viral, like, and that's what's up. Like, you feel me? Like, she wanted to go viral, and that's what she did. Like, she did that strictly for the camera because there was no issue. And she knocked my defenses down. So it is what it is. Like, you know, like, I'm not upset about it. Like, some of these people, like, they be in the comments like, oh, Liddy's mad, Liddy's upset. I'm here to tell y'all, I'm not upset. I'm just a troll. You feel me? And that's what it is. Like, bitches fight me, you know what it is. Like, if you gonna fight me or you gonna start some shit with me, like, you know what it is. Like, don't get mad about me doing shit on the internet. Like, it is what it is, because guess what? I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do, when I wanna do it, how I wanna do it. Mrs. Move when I want to type shit. So you just gonna forever be mad if you're mad. But I feel like bitches is gloating in the fact that I fought Liddy. Like, oh my gosh, I fought Liddy from South Central Baddies. Like, bitches is just like so happy about it. And that's what's up. I mean, you fought me for no reason. I don't know you. You were a fan. Like, I don't be knowing what bitches be expecting, like, you know. The conversation with Ivory and I, can we pull that picture up too? The conversation with Ivory and I, so they was giving, they fucking or something, because I didn't understand. Like, I know for a fact Ivory just met her, but, you know, you do get bonds with people over reality TV, like just being on set, just live in the same living space and stuff. But it was given we fucking or we stole the money. You feel me? That's what it was given. Because I didn't understand, like, it's not like y'all day one homegirls. It's not like y'all from the same section or the same hood. Like, first of all, not even from LA, but you know, she want to claim an LA hood. So that was kind of confusing. So I didn't know how close they were. I didn't even know, like, they knew each other like that. But to see them scenes, it was weird. And then there was this one scene where Ivory went over to where all of their things were at, and she started, like, moving the shit. Like, she started moving everything. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, what are you moving? Are you hiding something? And then, like, Nye was just so pressured up. Like, No, don't do that. Don't do that. But I see right there, that's when that team shit start forming. Like, they already had it in their heads that they was on a team. My dumb ass just didn't know we was picking teams. I thought this was a competition. I didn't know that I needed to choose a side in order to be in the South Central Baddie House. I didn't know that you had to do that. Cause I don't give a fuck. I'm not picking no side. Like, that's some weird shit. It's a competition. Only one person gets to take home whatever it is they gonna give us, if they give it to us. So y'all teaming up. Who, like, y'all about, did y'all have a pact that y'all was about to split up the money or split up the prize earnings or something like that? Like, if one person won, I didn't understand it. That's why I wasn't on no team, because I was confused, like, really confused. That was really confusing. Then you got Ivory fat ass on this couch. Can we pull up, not Ivory, sorry, wrong fat bitch. Lolly fat ass on this couch. You got Lolly fat ass on this couch. Okay, so when I went up to Lolly, I was just real confused because I didn't understand. Wait, hold on. She was looking for baby powder. They wanted to put it on the girls. What? Oh, see, y'all, see, this is why I love the Liddy Show, because, see, me, I interact with y'all, and somebody just spilled some tea. I didn't know that. So they had the baby powder all in their shit. They was ready to put baby powder on bitches. Like, what the fuck was the baby powder about to do? Why was they about to put baby powder on bitches? What the fuck was that about? But anyways, can we put that clip up of that fat bitch on that couch? Put the fat fairy. Hold on. The fat fairy on the couch. I just sent it in. But so let me go ahead and give y'all the insight on Lolly fat ass on the couch. So Lolly's on the couch, and I walk up, me and Pressure walk up, and I'm trying to understand, like, what exactly this bitch is on, because at this point right now, I'm not knowing that it's teams. I didn't think it was a team. Like, I didn't think that I had got jumped at that point in time. Like I thought it was security breaking it up. Like, I just was, you feel me? I wasn't on my shit. Like, I'ma say it. I wasn't on point. Like, I wasn't on point. I was slipping, you feel me? So I'm trying to get understanding of what's going on before I slap the shit out of Lady Glitter Sparkles, because I'm really thinking about it. Like, I really wanted to slap the shit out of her fat ass while she was sitting on that couch, but I didn't. Because I didn't think, I don't know, I was just being nice. Like, I was trying to understand, because I genuinely thought we was cool, because I have seen Lolly one time, you know, outside of the show, and I know she from California. She's not from LA, but she from California, so, you know, I'm not trying to be on that, but I'm really trying to understand, like, what the fuck is you bitches on? Because I'm not giving y'all no problems. So as I'm talking to her, and she tried to tell me I started the shit, I'm like, bitch, how is you sitting here talking about I started anything? It doesn't make sense. But if y'all clocked it and y'all peep game, when I told that bitch, remember, it's cameras rolling. You gonna have to look back on this shit. That bitch retracted her statement. Oh, you were paying Peacemaker, it just didn't work out that way. Like this with her fat ass neck, just sitting there like, just sitting there looking like a fat blob. Do you got the picture? I sent it. She's just sitting there looking stupid. Like, just looking dumb. Like, are you serious? You're really sitting here trying to convince me that you're not delusional, because you're very delusional. Y'all tried to play on my top. That's what they tried to do. They tried to play on my top like I didn't know what I was talking about, and I knew what I was talking about. How you gonna tell me I started some shit? How you gonna tell me I wasn't trying to defuse the situation? Bitch, you knew it was gonna be on camera. Like, you knew it was gonna be on camera. You knew it was gonna be on camera. But at that moment in time, I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk, and I'm trying to, reevaluate things, because at the end of the day, my target right now is not Lolly. It's not Ivory. I'm waiting on this fan ass bitch to come back upstairs, because me and her, we gotta fight. We gotta fight again, because you put your hands on me for no reason. And y'all know I was drinking with y'all. So keep fighting me. Like, let's keep fighting, because clearly that's what you want to do. So I wasn't even just, too much worried about Lolly fat ass. Lady Glitter Sparkles wasn't a factor at all. Like, she wasn't. Just, And I'm going to tell y'all something. At this time, when I'm speaking to Lolly while she's on this couch, y'all seen her throw glitter in the episode. I didn't know she had glitter. But y'all going to catch that tea on the next episode, because I ain't going to say too much, but I was confused. Like, I didn't know, like, I knew of her, but I didn't know, like, that fairy godmother shit was real. Like, I didn't know that, I didn't know that her fat ass really felt she was a fairy. Like, I didn't understand that. And just seeing it, when I seen the glitter fly with China, like, just seeing that shit, and then when I eventually seen it on the show, like, being there, I'm like, oh, this bitch is trying to blind us. Like, what the fuck is going on? I was really confused. I was really confused. You didn't get the picture? No? It was up? Okay. Now, the episode gonna end with me, putting that bitch on her ass cheeks. Y'all know what time it is. I know for not 1 second y'all thought that I was gonna go out like that. I want to tell y'all what happened so bad, but I'm not gonna do it. But yeah. But in the meantime, I have some supporters from our group chat, and supporters who just fuck with me just to fuck with me, and they sent in some videos about what they felt about the episode. So let's go ahead. Can I get those? I'm gonna let you get that ready. I'm gonna go ahead and answer this question. It say, Liddy, they said you turned down the fade. Didn't y'all hear me tell Jayla I didn't want to fight her? Of course I told somebody I didn't want to fight them. Now, what y'all need to be asking a smart question. Liddy, why didn't you want to fight that person? Why? Now, do y'all fight everybody that just want to fight you? Do y'all let people gang up on you and let them run you for nothing? All right. Now, here we are to my supporters. Let's go.
What's going on, Liddy? What's going on, Savannah? Now, I do think you guys did get jumped because they think that you guys stole the money. Now, I think the $500 was up in that room. I think that's where the $500 was, and I think that's why Fly 9 them wanted y'all up out that room. Now, who I think stole it? I think Fly 9 stole it. Okay, and I think her and Ivory concocted a plan and took the money together, okay? And I think that's why the room situation, they wanted y'all to leave so quickly, okay? Because I think that $500 could have been up under a pillow, under the covers, even behind that TV that Lolly was about to throw, okay? Now, all I want to know, though, Savannah, was that $500 your Arrow's money? I need to know the thing. Bye, y'all. Keep doing your thing, though, Liddy.
So hey Liddy, it's me again. But that fat, fairly odd body, no body, no shape, no nothing at all, she also was hitting you on that motherfucking bed when you was fighting Bill Nye the Science Guy. At the end of the day, them hoes did jump you, and it was more than one, and them hoes was just swinging any type of way. That's why she done clocked Lexi on an accident and unravel that motherfucking braid. At the end of the day, they jumped you because them bitches was stealing. I think them bitches jumped you because they knew that you hoes was catching on to them stealing that motherfucking money. You hoes is broke, stealing $500. What is you gonna do with $500? Especially in California, what is you gonna do with $500? They jumped you. It was Ivory that jumped you. Well, Poison Ivy that jumped you. It was motherfucking Fairly Odd Body and Bill Nye the Science Guy, the Three Musketeers. Them bitches jumped you because they stole that money. I think Poison Ivy and Bill Nye the Science Guy, they was in on it and they knew you was about to clock the T, so they couldn't try to pop off on Pressure because she was too tall. She would have hit them hoes on top of their head. So she snatched the drink out your hand as a distraction to make you forget that them hoes was in that corner talking about putting that money. Gag.
I think, me personally, I think that Liddy got jumped because Pressure was confronting them about stealing Savannah money. She called them some little bitches, and Lolly and I didn't like being called little bitches. So now I started popping her shit. I ain't nobody little bitch. I ain't nobody little bitch. And she was telling Pressure, you know, get the fuck up out my room. And Liddy was like, we not doing that. We not doing all that. Like, you screaming in my cousin's face. We not about to do that. Y'all not about to fight. Now I knocked the drink, spill a drink on Liddy. And, you know, Liddy still ain't do nothing. But now I still popping her shit in Liddy's face. And, you know, y'all was asking for a fight. As far as Ivory jumping in, that didn't have nothing to do with Ivory. I don't like how Ivory was like, oh, yeah, I fought with you. But then came in the money. Y'all asked who I think stole the money. I think Lolly stole the money simply because you up there claiming that fan, knowing that ain't your fan. Oh, my fantastic fan, my fantastic fan. But everybody sees Savannah with the fan before you had the fan. Now all of a sudden that's your fan. Make that make sense, my girl.
Whoever took the money, that's fucked up. Like, it just really shows the home training that you obviously never fucking had. Whoever took that money is fucked up. And you pussy for not admitting to it. You know what I'm saying? Why do it? Why the fuck did y'all take that girl money? Like, that's fucked up. All of them was in on it. Fuck it. All of them. Y'all felt pressured up. Pressure called y'all out. And it's fucked up that Liddy had to get the repercussions because of it. That's some petty assholes.
I'm gonna be the one to say it. I don't think they was fighting over no fan. I really don't believe it was the fan. I really don't believe that Nye popped off over a fan because she wanted her to get out her room over a fan. What I honestly believe, Pressure had y'all pressured up because y'all thought y'all got away with the ultimate heist. Peep gang. Ivory said that was her motherfucking fan when Pressure and her and she was up there having a conversation with Cash. Then you come downstairs and Lolly said that's her fan. So at the present, who fan do it belong to? And how did y'all get in possession of the fan? If it wasn't given, it was stolen. So if it was stolen, that means most likely the whole room down there had parts in stealing the money. All y'all did it.
Is there like a certain
So the reason Liddy got popped on is because Pressure was pressuring y'all and pressing y'all because she knew what the fuck y'all did. So you hit Liddy as an innocent bystander to deflect, or because you was noinked up and you was upset. Because even after the fight, when Ivory and Nye was getting into it, notice and peep how they was talking and how they was acting. Oh, okay. It wasn't no fucking fan they was fighting over. Y'all was fighting because y'all fucking thieves and y'all was noinked.
What's the deal? Okay, so those were my supporters. I love y'all. Thank y'all. That was everybody's input and how they felt. If you want to be next to submit a video, catch me on Twitter, catch me on Instagram, and I'll let you guys submit a video, or I'll let you know who to submit the video to. So just check my Instagram for updates and stuff like that. I do have a group chat. It's called the Liddy Show group chat. It's not too much of roasting or nothing like that. So if you're looking for some messy shit, okay, it's messy. I ain't gonna lie, it's messy, but you know, like, I just don't like all that extra shit. But hit me up and I'll tell you how to join. And I know y'all wondering who is this.
Hello, everyone.
I know y'all wondering who is this. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Well, first, let me say, big Liddy, if you want this fade coming, get get it.
Come and get it.
Okay, but no, my name's Brian, and I'm 30 years old. I'm an up-and-coming TikTok influencer, I guess you could say. I think I just hit 120,000 followers on there, so it was
Period.
I'm slowly getting there. But I was, as you can tell by my shirt, I am trying to get on Playboys, so trying to get my name out there. I want to build my Instagram if I can. My TikTok obviously has a following so far, so I feel like with Playboys that will help with my hopefully my Instagram, because that needs help right now. Lots of help.
Well, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you.
So, you guys, I know y'all been looking for Savannah Maria Garcia. Savannah, she's not going to be coming. I know she has some family things going on too, so y'all send Savannah some love.
Love you, Savannah.
But I did get the tea from Savannah, and I was able to, answer some of y'all questions, but not all of y'all questions, First and foremost, the fan was hers. That was her shit. She said that. She did say that she wasn't sure who took her money, but shit, she like, fuck it, I'm on all them hoes. Like, so that's that. Make sure y'all follow Savannah on Instagram. She was on live last night. Make sure y'all follow her on Bingo too. And, tap in. And shout out to Savannah. Savannah, I missed you here. So yeah, I brought Brian along.
She got the next best thing, okay?
Oh, period.
Period.
Before I get into some of the supporter questions, there's a lot of people who hit me up on a daily, and they're always like, Liddy, like, tell them to put me on South Central Playboys. Tell them to put me on this. I can't put y'all on nothing. Y'all gotta go do it yourself. So I just want him to, give you guys an overview of how it was when he went to the Playboy auditions in Atlanta, and then I'm gonna get right into the questions.
So I'm gonna start off with this. The auditions was crazy, okay? Like, I knew like I was going into something kind of, it's Now That's TV. Hello, I know this, okay? But when I tell y'all I got to those auditions and them fights, how they were going down even before production got there, or started, and then no one signed anything yet. They were going for jugulars.
Were you scared?
No one scares me. To be honest with you, no one scares me. But I will say, I'm gonna choose my battles wisely. Okay.
I heard that.
Like, I will never turn down a fade, but also,
So what was the craziest thing you saw at the Playboy auditions in Atlanta?
Someone getting knocked out and then running from the popo.
So, wait, the police came?
Yeah, the police got called.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Who knocked somebody out? Do you know who it was?
my boy Solid. I don't know if I could, I don't want to say too much. I mean, well, it's already out there. I mean, Solid did his shit. I'm sorry, but Solid.
So Solid?
Solid, yeah, he's one of the,
Ooh,
up and
Solid
coming.
knocking shit out. I'm gonna have to go look and see who he is.
Yeah, he's kind of cute too.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
Ain't he cute?
Just saying.
Y'all know what they say, all the cute
And he
ones
can
be-
fight. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, how do you feel like? Do you feel like you might need to go to another audition? Like, did you like the audition? Like,
Okay,
overall
well,
experience.
You know what I'll say is like, I feel like even though, because some things happen, I'm not gonna say too much because it hasn't aired yet. But let's just say I didn't really get to show myself like I wanted to, because of circumstances that happened behind the scenes.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Because of all the fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what happens. You feel me? Y'all seen season 3 South Central Baddie auditions. Bitches was getting clocked left to right. So that's just what you're gonna expect. Well, let me get into these fan questions real quick. So in the comments, you feel me? These comments is live, and I go and I read these all the time. So let me know how y'all feeling. Would you ever go to a Now That's TV audition? And if you will, tell me what show you would go audition for.
And if you go for a show called Playboys, go with some mace, maybe a taser. Okay? Just say.
Okay, so My first question, supporter question, and these are questions that come all the way from Facebook to Twitter to Instagram. Like I do have somebody that be helping me, a few people that be helping me get these questions organized, and they are random and they're not biased. Okay.
This is really real, like, and that's what I like about this.
Period.
You know?
This
super real.
This is Liddy, the Liddy Show. You feel me? And you know what? I am gonna say this. The next time you come, you gotta come with some tea because they be wanting the tea. Y'all be wanting the tea, right? Tell them y'all won't want the tea. Okay, so R.I.P. King Bond 22 on Twitter. He has a few questions. And I don't mean to say he or she. I don't want to mix up nobody's pronouns, but I'm looking at your profile picture. It's a screenshot. So whatever is on there, I'm gonna say boy or girl, or if I feel by the name. So don't try to come for me, nobody, please. Just let me do my little talk show shit, okay?
Just let me be pretty.
Yeah, just let me do my thing. Who the fuck does the Fantastic Fan belong to? The receipts show you that is Savannah Fan, okay? Savannah, okay, this question was for Savannah. She's not here. Savannah, where was the fan when you arrived to the show because it wasn't present in you or Lolly introduction? I can't answer that question, but I will definitely get Savannah on. I'm gonna probably do like a Zoom interview with Savannah and get that tea for y'all. And if I do that, I'm gonna drop it on my page, but maybe for my members. I don't know. I might drop it for my members. Savannah, do you think Liddy pissed on herself from fighting Fly 9? I didn't, bitch. Savannah, what size shoe you wear? Okay, well, I will make sure to ask Savannah those questions, and if she wants to answer them, she'll answer them.
Yeah, I'm going to hell. I know I'm going to hell.
Okay, on Twitter, one hard to decipher. And this person asks, who in the house gave y'all the impression that they took the money? Honestly, inside the house, I didn't know who took the money. I can answer that. I didn't know who took it. Now, watching the show, I feel like all of them hosts had something to do with it or knew about it because it just don't make no sense. Like, it seemed like everybody has something to do with it. Why do you think Fly 9 hesitated when pressure started kicking and swinging at her? Why did Fly 9 decide to take her frustration out on Liddy? Does Savannah want her fan back? Okay, so I don't know if Savannah want her fan back or not. I didn't ask her that, but I will. I think that Fan 9, I think that she hesitated when it was time to fight Pressure because Pressure's a big solid girl. She's a big girl and she didn't want that. Like right then and there, she did not want that. She hesitated. She thought about it. That's how I feel. Why did Fly 9 decide to take her frustration out on Liddy? Because I was drunk and I wasn't on that. Like, she told me on Clubhouse, she was like, yeah, because you wasn't on that in the house. I wasn't on that. I don't even want to fight for no reason. Like, I will never be on that. Yeah. I will never be on fighting nobody just to fight somebody.
You got to get me you got to get me heated. Like, you know, I'm not just going to fight you for some TV time. Like, you know, like, no, you really got to give me that reason for you to get these hands. You know what I mean?
And I'm not ashamed to say that I'm not the type of person that's going to fight you for no reason. I'm not the type of person that's going to allow somebody to tell me to put my hands on you. I'm just not that type of person. You have to do something to me or it has to be a reason. Like, I'm just not that type of person. I'm sorry. And no, I'm not sorry. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's not me. Like, I don't know what to tell anybody. I don't know what anybody want from me, but
no, that's real.
Yeah, I'm just not that type of person. I don't like fighting nobody for no reason. Okay. Next question. Okay, Callie Vixen on Instagram. Callie with a K.
Hey, Callie.
Did anybody from production or Isaiah at least offer to compensate the $500 so she wouldn't leave the show, or they didn't even offer that to her? I have no idea, and Savannah not here to answer that, but we will follow up. And this person says,
well, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I think she even said on the show, though, that it wasn't even about the money itself. It was about the I think, right, like in one of the...
Yeah, she did say that, but it's
one of the scenes, she said something
but the people still want to know, was it offered? Like, was it put on the table?
Yeah.
So it might have been in that scene. We don't know. Because his response seemed as if they thought she was lying about her money being stolen. Clearly, she wasn't lying because we all seen it was more items of hers. The fan. The fan.
That damn fan.
The fan stolen and popped up after she left. Right. The fan was stolen and popped up after she left. Next question. Shoebox Bandit on Instagram. Was there more than alcohol and weed at that house?
Well, Jayla said some of it was on powder. I saw that where she said that.
Jayla said somebody was on powder?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I don't know who she was saying it to. I remember hearing her say that, and I was like, yeah. They ain't doing, I know them South Central baddies ain't doing shit like that, okay? You know, like, okay, spill the tea. Spill the tea.
No,
No?
I'm not, because then you can just watch the tape. You can see who's on drugs. Just watch the tape. People getting mad for no reason, fighting for no reason. There's no clear, like, what is that? Is that I want camera time, or is that drugs?
Very true. Very
like,
true.
what is it? Like, I don't know. I don't know what them bitches was saying. What them bitches was on, I just don't know at all. So this is from Anonymous. Are you and Sweet Dreams cool? Yeah, I like Sweet Dreams. I like Sweet Dreams. Would you date anybody else from Now That's TV?
Ooh.
I don't pick and choose. Like, it's just, you know, chemistry is chemistry, but sometimes we pick the bad chemistry. But yeah, I ain't date nobody from Now That's TV. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't know what y'all talking about.
But when you think, like, you know, that's like eye candy, I guess you could say?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't like these people.
Well, that's that on that.
They don't like me. That's just that.
This is going to get me canceled before I even get started.
No, it's not. A lot of these questions are redundant. I don't. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm going to go look. I'm going to go look on my Twitter right now, because a lot of those from the same person. If you on Twitter right now and you ask a question and it'll come to the top of my feed, I'm going to answer it, because I'm about to go in a minute, but I want to interact with y'all. Okay, here we go. Somebody told me don't forget what I said. Okay, so Liddy, I'm serious. This is from like an Oreo _ on Twitter. This person, they DM me, and then they told me don't forget what I said. So I'm not gonna forget. Okay, Liddy, I'm serious, because why get so mad about the fan? That's because Pressure blew up the spot about the ownership of the fan. Lolly got mad, and Nye the Pit tried to fight in Lolly defense. It was a team effort. Ivory is another pit waiting to kick you while you're already down. No shade. No shade. No shade. No shade.
Yeah, and that's a real fan right there.
No shade. No shade. All right, this the last one I'm about to give for y'all.
And then I have a question for you.
Okay.
After.
Okay, so this is from J Kors on Twitter at JKRZXOX. Do you think they were mad that you came in solo, saying you weren't on anyone's team and they wanted you on their side? That's the vibe they gave off to me, since you didn't team up with them.
That's a good question.
That is a good question. And you know what? Nobody came up to me and was like, hey, Liddy, you're on my team. So that never happened. I don't know. Maybe I was oblivious to shit, but there was nothing to where it made me want to be like, okay, I got to be on this team. I got to be on this team. Like, I didn't know that it was team. Like, I knew certain people had their rooms, but I didn't know that these rooms, like upstairs and downstairs, was forming anything. I did see a live where Ivory had said something about, like, she was upset. She was upset about What was she upset about? The bitch was upset something about cash, something. I don't know. I'm gonna find a receipt. I gotta find a receipt another time. But she was upset or whatever, which didn't make any sense. But I mean, it is what it is. We not gonna pay that. We not gonna pay that.
Mm-hmm.
We not. But I don't know. I don't think them bitches wanted me on their team. They wanted to fight me. Like, them bitches didn't want me on their team. Like, that's not what they wanted.
Well, you're a heavy hitter, so shit, I want you on my team if we ever on the show together. Okay.
I don't want to be on
if
no
you
team.
want this pay, bitch, come and get it.
Okay, so once again, this was the Liddy Show. Thank you for tuning in. So y'all, look, I'm about to have fans for sale. Okay, so if you want a fan, DM me and we gonna get this shit popping. All right.
Yeah, no, I have nothing to do with the fan. Okay.
I have me some fans for sale because South Central Baddies went sour over the fan.
Mm-hmm.
Also, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Next week, well, not next week, this week on Sunday, we're going to be here Christmas Eve. You feel me? I have a very special guest that is going to show up. I have a very special guest that's going to be here. So make sure y'all bring y'all milk and y'all cookies and y'all blunts and stuff because we going to clock it because this next episode, like, yeah, it's giving. And make sure y'all hit me up on Instagram. If you want to like have your opinion, I'm gonna let y'all pop y'all shit on the Liddy Show. This platform is for y'all to pop y'all shit with me. You feel me? And give me the tea. I am gonna be doing a part 2 because there was some tea that I missed. You feel me? That I do have to add back into the show. So I'm gonna be adding all of that into next week because it's more that we gotta get down to. Okay? So y'all have a blessed night. Thank you for watching the Liddy Show. And yeah, make sure y'all back here on the 24th. We going lit.
And follow me on Instagram, Brian_main_. Okay, let's get that Instagram going. All right. And thank you for having me, boo.